kick it away to start. Here he comes with the return. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Buckeyes heading quickly to the line.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Second down, he'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position, Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. The sure hands, it's Tate. At the 20, he's got space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown Tide! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Find some fresh air. Wide open spaces. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Peoples. Turning it on. It's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the deflection by the defense brings out 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And they miss the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab, it's Hale. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to loosen focus and drop that football.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. To the air, it's Sayin. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. On fourth down, looking to pass. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The give is to Miller.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on fourth. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Alabama quickly back to the line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, 3rd down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Hauls it in. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Dances away to buy time. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout. everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Foot to it for the opening kickoff. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there. Stop at the 19. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. To the air, it's Russell. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Finds a spot in the middle. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Buys a little time. Unloads to the right. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
With the catch, it's Anderson. It's a seam wide open. It's a running room. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to throw, it's Russell. That's caught. It's Bernard. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Miller with the ball. Oh, a lot of space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skilled and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. They're working that left side. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Going up top again. Right down the middle. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give is to Miller. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Young. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Anderson. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. On first down, here comes this offense. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's four-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, fourth and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Steps away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Going for 6. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Well, that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Look at the offense. The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sharp. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick completion on the out. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It's good, and that was dead solid proof. And we are all tied up here in the waning moments. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He might want another Looking for a man. It's Russell. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
What a costly fumble. You're in a situation where I'm almost guaranteed points or an opportunity for points to win this football game, and now you're going to be begging for your defense to somehow hold on, make a big play, come and bail you out for fumbling that football.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Finds his man. It's Durham. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. It's another first down as they try to put up a score late. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Man, here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Trying to get behind the defense. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball in that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the lead here in overtime.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, LSU. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
First down here in the second overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
On the run, it's Durham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The play action fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense sets the tone right off the jump. Great job executing. This is exactly why you want to play defense first and not giving up yards, forcing a long field goal.
It's gone! A hero for the game! A game-winning field goal in overtime!
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but this snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. He just about had the pick and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. Because he dropped it, now it's fourth down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
There's a fine line between aggressive and reckless. This might cross over as they pass on the field goal and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the rush will get to him at the 25. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air. It's Simpson. Taking a shot on the first play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. This one's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Going right to work up top. Finds his man, it's locked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that is the beautiful thing about zone coverage. Everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, and they're supposed to break on the football. They see the slant, they break on it, get a hand on it. Nice job by this defense with vision on the quarterback.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's locked. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dropping back, it's Carr. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Fields. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Looking to the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
To the air, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Notre Dame right back to the line. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Shoots it to the left. Back's got it. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. First points of the day are on the board.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Fires it down the seam. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Looking to throw at Simpson. Pocket breaking down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to...
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Makes the catch. It's Horton.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
Just keeps slinging it. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take...
He's got it. First down and more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Alabama pushing the tempo. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's locked. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now from inside the red zone. Using the quick game. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's lost. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Wants to go up top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires to the tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got it.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Pulls it in. It's locked. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Notre Dame now facing third and inches. Going to look downfield again. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to convert on fourth and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's locked. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long.
really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. All wideouts, no backs. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Calls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He'll take a shot. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.